okay. I didn't say anything to him. I just sneaked out. He died wondering where I was. Maybe he was worried. It's all my fault. Don't blame yourself. Sky, nothing is your fault. The eagles were behind this, and I promise, when I find them, I will make them pay for it. No, I didn't mean to. I blamed him, Ida, for my mother's death, and he knew that. He died knowing that I always blamed him. And I just can't forget about this. It's just, I can't let this go. When you lose someone like this, I keep thinking to myself, wondering if things would be different, if I could say the things I never did. Would you really feel better if you could say the things you never did? I guess now I will never know. Ach, die Arme. So, we're leaving now? What? You don't like our crazy camp full of dead bodies, blood and drama? Honestly, never seen that many dead people since my approval. Approval? To the Academy of Arcane Arts in Ildis. I thought you didn't need any approval for the academies in Ildis. Not for the regular people. For people with magic, however, it's different. You have to go through several trials to prove you can keep calm, even in the worst situation. So, is that bad when you guys go crazy, huh? I remembered when I was a young boy, my mother took a little limp seventh ground. She had tiny mouse ears, called herself Killy. That's fast legs in Lithium. She didn't know how to read, so eventually I started to teach her. We quickly became friends. She was smart for a Lith, I guess. Having magic in my blood, I never exactly had any friends, so Killy, she was my first friend. One day, my mother found out that I was spending time with a Severan girl. She brought her to my room and started beating her, telling me this was what was going to happen if I ever mingled with Severans again. Your mother sounds like a very lovely lady. She is the kindest one in my family. So what happened? You told her to stop, I suppose? In a way. I burned the house down. Remind me to never piss you off. They barely got my mother out alive, but Killy she was left behind in the fire. That's when I understood what happened if I got lost my temper. I killed an innocent girl. So, yes, it's that bad if we can't control our emotions. I'm sorry, never meant to take so much of your time. Ach komm schon, I don't mind. I always have time for heartbreaking stories and cute elves. As it happens, I have quite a good amount of heartbreaking stories to tell. Ist auch weird. An so einem Platz, obwohl der Himmel total schön ist. Hey Tilly, you want to speak with me? Oh yes, you might want to sit down for that. Okay. This sounds serious. I already told you about necromancy research, the eagle's right. Well, I found out that the research wasn't exactly for the eagles themselves. I don't get it. You said the eagles found you? Yeah, they did. And I always thought I worked for the eagles, but one of the documents I stole concerned their account information for the research. You know, the buying and stealing materials and supplies. And listen, a huge amount of money was being paid to them by a man called Osvaldo. I recognized the name as soon as I heard it, so I looked into it. And I was right. Some years ago, he and one of my teachers in the academy had a huge argument about a book. Anyways, my point is, this Osvaldo guy, he's a noble guy either. I don't know if he's working alone or for the Silver Order, you know, the noble army. I know what the Silver Order is, Tilly. I've been hiding from them all my life. Okay. I'm just saying that be extra careful, Ida. If the Silver Order is behind this research, this might be bigger than we can handle. Das klingt sehr ernst. Sollten aufbrechen, die arme Sky. The king's study room looked calm and silent, just like every other room in the once glorious Northcliffe's castle. The young king was busy reading a book, leaning to the side of his table. The book was written in Kadan, the Ascension language of the Old Kingdom. Only a handful of people knew how to read Kadan now. It was a forgotten language. The book was about a sacred ritual called the Fall, but the information was useless. It only contained gossips and rumors, nothing solid. The young king, Kael, hated everything Vargo, like the Silver Order. They were always Vargo, in their answers, in their orders. Kael knew the Order had him on a leash, but without their power there was nothing. He knew he had no other choice. He threw away the book in frustration. "Feelings, Your Highest?" said the man who just walked in silently like a shadow. Silver hair, red carbs, black boots, and a face emotionless, cold as the icy winter. "You need to suppose them." He picked the book up off the ground and calmly put it back in its place. "What do you need, Sinus?" "Need?" He approached the young king. "I don't need anything, Your Highness. I just want to let you know that the map is almost complete." "Good. It would like to see my mother now." "I'm afraid that's not a good idea, Your Highness." "I don't remember asking for your permission, Sinus." Sinus gave him a vague bow and left the room, leaving Kael alone in the dark. Here we are, the golden city of Valent. Golden might not be the word I'd use to describe this place. Oh, you should have seen it before King Adrian's death. It was clean and rich and beautiful. He was good for a human king. We will be waiting in the Fragile Falcons Inn. closer to the mine gates. We shouldn't be seen together, but if you learn anything about the eagles, come and find us. May our old kings and queens watch over you, Ida. Ida, just be careful. I'll be with Tilly and Sander. Please be careful. If things get messy, just run. We will find another way, okay? I can't lose you too, Ida. Try to buy a cape. I don't think silver hair will do you any good in here. Alright, I should look for a trader first. Potatoes? Who would leave potatoes out in the street? Das ist eine gute Frage. Da purzelt eine Zitrone. Becoming an elitist thief. One stone potato at a time. Ich mag die Ida. Sie hat eine sehr positive Lebenseinstellung. Screws. Oh. Okay, das geht nicht. Anissa's dresses. Pretty and practical. Hello, welcome to Anissa's dress. How you may I... Oh. Oh? I'm sorry. If you are looking for a new armor, the armorsmith is at the east coast of Northcliff. Aber ich suche ein Umhang. I'm looking for a cape. I am looking for a cape actually. Something comfortable and light. Oh, a cape? I had just the thing for you, but unfortunately the last one has been bought by a gentleman who was heading to the Wandering Tree. Das ist blöd. I'm looking for the Eagles. Was so eine gute Idee ist. I want to know where I can find these eagle people. I don't know. What are you talking about? Ich glaube, die junge Dame weiß mehr, als sie zugibt. I want to see your shop. You know, I could use some new clothes. Oh, they might be a little expensive for you. Was für eine blöde Kuh. Lügen tun wir nicht. Ist das Discount? Hallo, ich will das anklicken. Oh, ich kann es nicht anklicken. Schade. Forget it. I have to go. Scheinbar ist unsere Goodwill-Anzeige noch nicht hoch genug. Paulina's Potion Shop. Potions for everything. Hello dear. How may I can help you? Paulina? I'm afraid my great-great-grandmother is currently not present. The Eagles? I'm looking for the Eagles. I'm afraid I can't help you there. Not surprised. Keiner weiß irgendwas. Can I look around? Hier glitzert irgendwas. Ich kann hier nicht wirklich irgendwas... A vegetable tea. I'm a vegetable tea thief. I have to go. The Wandering Tree. Silly name for a tavern. And you are welcome once you start paying for your drinks. Oh come on, Devin. I thought we were friends. We're not. So are you really going to throw me out? Even thought I have such great news. What news? I'm going to be a father. Look, my lady just walked in. Mind if you have here a bit, sweet cheeks? sweet cheeks? This is wrong. I'm not going to help you. You'll trick a harmless old man. Harmless? Clearly you haven't seen him throwing bottles. Lying and cheating, only to get more drunk? You're young and healthy. You could easily earn your own money. I earn my... No, you can't earn money because you're always drunk. How do you... This is pathetic. Trying to use me for your petty tricks? Mom. Ups, da habt ihr wohl den jungen Herrn seine Drinks gebracht. Hier leuchtet was. A garlic. Maybe I could cook something with it. Ah, eine Zwiebel. So, dann gucken wir mal weiter. Was haben wir denn hier? Poor dwarf. He's been losing all his money. I wonder if we should let him win a few times, just to boost his ego. So I can crush it again. A lid? It's rare to see a lid in Vermont. I thought they all lived in illness. They do, but unless you like servitude, hunger and constant abuse of the moon elves, illness isn't exactly the best place to live as a lid. So you are refuge. Sort of. Look, it's complicated. Are you familiar with lit at all? Not really, no. Well, long story short, my people believe that every lit has a spirit watcher over them. When a lit is born, they are named after their spirit, kind of like an unwilled guest. As you grow up, your spirit grows up with you. It gives you power and protection if you feed it with positive emotions. Positive what? I know it sounds silly, but you know, the spirits need positive traits in its host to grow up and become powerful. Traits like generosity, bravery, loyalty. If you end up feeding them with negative emotions like envy, anger, vanity, they die, and you become unworthy of the lid, an empty being. It's called an iles, which means unwanted. They are not accepted with the list community. How do they understand once a list becomes an IS? It's not understood, it's felt, it's known, it's a living. So I'm guessing you are an Ale? Kind of. Actually, I was born here. My parents are Ale. I have never even saw illness, but I don't have a spirit or anything. I wonder if they really have spirit too. My parents say they used to feel protected. But think about it. If we were really protected by spirits, how come the moonies almost wipe us all up? Okay. What are you playing? Twisted Monkey. A what? Old Dwarven's game. It's pretty fun beating this guy in his own game. Go easy on him. Don't bother me, human. I'm winning this game. No, you're not. Yes. That cape. I really need it. Look, I really need that cape. Life and death situation here. Do you think maybe you could lend it for me? For a time? Yes, you can have it. As you will need it more. As you will need it more than I do either. Wait, you know who I am? How do you know my name? Perhaps we will see each other again one day. As if it's not time yet. Wait! I'm gonna screw the cape into the costume. Oh, yeah. Yeah? How can I help you? Who was that guy? So about that guy. Trouble he is. Drinking all the ale, starting fights. Usually alone. If not with them. The ladies of the night. Any more than that, have to ask the fella himself. Oh, man with a cape. Pervers gewesen. Looking for eagles. I'm looking for the eagles. Do you know how I can protect them? What? For the love of all kings! Are you out of your mind? Don't shout their names here. I don't know anything. Shoo! Das war ja sehr freundlich. Wie beim kleinen Vogel. Shoo! Na gut, dann gehen wir mal hier wieder raus.